Gonna be fun, right? Welcome back everybody to Spiels on Wheels. Today it looks like we're about to fight off a giant old storm coming at us from all angles. Not gonna be great. Only clear direction is the one facing away from us and away from our neighborhood, so I'm almost definitely going to get rained on. Just like always, I want to talk to you guys about what I've been doing this week, what I've been really thinking about, listening to, playing. And this week I want to talk to you about Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories has a really, really close place to my heart because of the unique combat style and the... Can you shut up? It's because of its unique combat style and minimalist storytelling. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I like the storytelling, but I definitely like having less cutscenes shoved down my throat. Combat style is very different from the first game and definitely different from the rest of the games in the series, but I feel like it's pretty well thought out. I really enjoy the 2.5D style grid map that the game has you play on. I really enjoy how quickly the attack cards come out frame data wise. I also really enjoy some of the magic in the game. A lot of the magic is really hit or miss. And not having played the original for such a long time has probably rose tinted my glasses. And I'll be pretty frank, this happens a lot with me, just like I'm sure that it happens with pretty much every other gamer on the planet. Not even just every other gamer, any other person that likes anything. Probably played it, read it, listened to it a lot while you were young. Probably a lot of formative experiences going on while you were playing, reading, or listening to them. And that gave you this sort of special connection that probably no other piece of media did. But because of that love that you have for the thing, you can probably be a little bit more rough with it when it comes to critiquing it. That being said, I absolutely despise the RNG portion of Chain of Memories. It really makes me feel like nothing matters. I'm gonna spend about 50% of my time grinding in the game, and that basically all of my run is dictated based on what cards I get and how I get them and how early I get them in the run. I think we'll go ahead and get our heelys on so we can do a little bit of wheeling. Something I really enjoy when it comes to games like Chain of Memories is that I'm allowed to strategize with what cards that I do have or what cards that I pick up, and I like it a lot for that. But something I don't like it for is how it kind of forces me, if there's a certain play style that I want to go for, then it really makes you grind for the cards. Even currency and the existence of Moogle shops and Moogle points don't really help the situation. It's rough. As far as I can tell, the Moogle shops have these invisible values, kind of like story flags in some RPG games. Or what am I talking about? Just regular RNG. They have flags for where you are in the world, and they depend on how many enemies you've killed. And basically it all boils down to things that you can't see unless you look inside of the game's code, which breaks down one of my favorite elements of video games, that you can just kind of get lost in the world and forget about that it's even the game that you're playing. Something that I kind of wish would happen with Chain of Memories is that it would get a spin-off, kind of like Mega Man Battle Network got One Step from Eden, except instead of giving the game RNG, it would take it away. This is a pretty good one. Chain of Memories' primary gameplay function isn't really random. The enemies that the game spawns in for you are random, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the game has to be random. I'd really enjoy a game that has the mechanics and basic functionality of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, but without all of the things that make me don't like it. Now don't get me wrong, when you hit that roll just right, it can be a pretty amazing feeling. But the worst part of every single gameplay experience that I have in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories comes from the beginning of the game. And I don't think that's a coincidence, because I'm just always trying to look for good cards. One of the best things that I think that Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories could have done differently is to allow you to buy cards outright using Moogle points. I know I'm probably about to hit you with a time bomb, but Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Dual Academy for the GBA does this exact thing. The game lets you buy booster packs, but it also lets you buy cards outright for outrageous prices. That way, if I or if anyone else is trying to play a certain way, they can, and they don't have to feel hampered by the game's core experience. Now, I absolutely understand that this is just something that they could have done, and I also 100% understand that it's something that they don't have to do, because at the end of the day, Kingdom Hearts isn't really about its hardcore gameplay mechanics. I'm pretty sure that a majority of the devs just think it's about the hokey, bad storytelling. think that's about all I have to say about Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Really enjoyed talking about it with you guys. Even if the noise pollution has been above average levels today, it's been making my life a living hell. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe. And if you could, go ahead and do me a favor. If you really like this video, go ahead and share it with all your friends, share it on Facebook, share it on whatever you have. And then down in the comments, go ahead and let me know what kind of things annoy you in your favorite games. RNG is one of the huge things that plagues my experience about Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. But let me hear from you guys. What are your favorite games and what kind of things irk you? Go ahead and leave those in the comments and let me know anything else you guys have been up to. Reading, listening to music, playing video games, anything that you guys can think of. Definitely still nowhere near completion, but keep your eyes out for design like. Everybody, have a great day.